Led by 𝗵𝗍𝗂 take on Sylhet's Noakhali Express in match number 4 of the Bangladesh Premier League 2026, powered by Bosundhara Cement. The lights are on, and that's the surface. Match number 4 is going to be held on pitch number 4, the same surface used yesterday as well, so can be tricky. Tint of green there, but there are certain patches which can cause some deviation and variable bounce. Flip of the coin happened with 𝗿𝗏𝗄𝗧 Khan and the two captains, where 𝗵𝗍𝗂 won the toss and decided to field first. No-brainer there, with the dew playing its effect. That's the side for Noakali Express. 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗏, 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, explosive batter. 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀 can be a handy all-rounder. 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀, the homeboy, is yet to fire. 𝗿𝗿𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀 and 𝗿𝗍𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀 along with a very good pace attack. They have 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀 coming in, so that's the change for Noakali Express in this match. We'll have to bat first though, Noakhali. Sylhet Titans, yeah. Saim Ayub got going, could not convert. Ronnie Talukdar with him. They've got firepower up there. Zakir Hassan, another boy from Sylhet. He comes into the side. Parvez Sonimon was magnificent along with Afif in the previous match. Ethan Brooks is the overseas player they have along with Amir, Irshad, Nasum, along with Mehdi. Can be very handy with the ball in hand. Well, they're waiting in anticipation. Very patient, but the phones are out. Such an occasion because it is the BPL 2026. Yeah, we had got to hear from Ethan Brooks, the guy from Sylhet Titans. Let's hear him. Aren't they excited as we see the two on-field umpires getting on field? Mohammad Kamruzaman from Bangladesh, along with Asif Yaqub from Pakistan, make their way onto the field, and someone who's made his way into the commentary box is Parvez Maharouf. Hello and welcome.
Thank you, Shamanoy. Hello, everyone. Sylhet Titans, the home side, will be backed by the 12th man. The stands have been filled up as anticipation. And Noakali Express, they want to come up with a good effort here. Yesterday, they were quite disappointing with the bat, but they got the personnel to get the job done. It's all about laying the foundation, especially in the power play. I keep saying, it's all about the power play, the intent what you show in the power play. On the Sylhet Titans' hands, I think they did the right thing by winning the toss, bowling first. Now they got to somehow hunt for wickets. The conditions are just right for bowlers who like to hit the back of the length, get a bit of movement. We saw in the game in the evening yesterday. It's going to be a good battle between the bat and the ball coming up.
Both sides actually getting the flip side of the coin in comparison to their first matches. Sylhet batted first in the first match. Couldn't restrict the opposition. 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗏, yeah, very good strike rate, 147.5, so he can be destructive if he gets going. Noakali Express, and it's accompanied by another explosive batter in 𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 Chauhan. He's got a century and 450s in his T20 career, but the strike rate tells you why I use that adjective. If both these openers get going, there are going to be fireworks here at Sylhet. Someone will try and put a stop to that is Mohammad Amir. 409 wickets in 350 matches. That's how good he is, Mohammad Amir.
He's someone, if there's any swing or seam available off the pitch or in the air, he'll find it, that's for sure. Beautiful action, race behind the ball. There's going to be a good contest between 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗏 and Mohammad Amir coming up.
They are excited and backing the home team. As you rightly pointed out, they are the 12th man here. Or should I say the 12th men for the Sylhet Titans. The beginning proceedings from the far end, which is the Bosundhara Cement end. Mohammad Amir proudly holding up the national flag as well. It is the Bangladesh Premier League 2026, powered by Bosundhara Cement. Let's place the call. Here we go. Swing. Edge. They believe. Finger goes up. First delivery. First wicket.
6 to 8 meter length. That's the secret of success for the fast bowlers playing under lights at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. And the very first ball right on the money by Mohammad Amir. Beautiful seam position, hint of movement away, flirting with danger outside the off-stump 𝗂𝗂. And what a start. And the crowd gets going as well. This is what good players, experienced players, class players do. And Mohammad Amir strikes as 𝗂𝗂 gone without scoring.
The captain is in very early. Just the second delivery. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 has to come in. Decent strike rate of 118, got 4 50s in his T20 career. Tweaking the batting order as well for Noakhali.
Watch out for the ball, which is going to swing back to the right-hander. Saikat Ali usually can fall over to the offside, so Mohammad Amir will certainly target the front pack.
Was aiming for that. Just a bit off target. Whose face did you see this morning?
Fast bowler's instincts from Noy. That's confirmation. Poor stroke. Nothing stroke in the end. Very first delivery under lights during winter. You want to watch with the few deliveries. Yes, a month ago playing in Qatar, the pitches were flatter. It's a different story. He got to learn fast at this level. 𝗂𝗂. Yeah, and second hand he's playing the right stroke, playing it late, but I still believe have 1 or 2 sighters. There's plenty of opportunities coming up.
Something in Habibur Rahman's eyes, and Afif to his rescue. Maybe an insect. Set out of the way. The ownership of the Sylhet Titans are in attendance here at the Sylhet International. Number 3, Sabbir Hussain came in from Noakali Express the other day. Here comes Amir. Does not come back in.
With the angle, this occasion by Mohammad Amir. I certainly would have lost a bit of pace, Amir, but not his guile. Last delivery at 129 clicks per hour. Certainly got what he takes at this level. And straight away, since the ball is not swinging back into the right hander that much, he's going to go around the wicket and change the angle. Probably this might be a good move. Only thing I can question is a fine leg fielder in the circle.
Good looking drive. Will reap the reward. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃 off the mark with a boundary.
Looking could swing and bowls a half volley, and this is a good shot. Caresses through the offside. Beautiful movement of the front foot. And not trying to hit too hard. Good head position. And that was a throw-down ball. That's what the players have usually at the warm-ups been offered. And Saikat Ali says, thank you very much.
Changes the angle, comes round the wicket. Too sharp. And you mentioned that you questioned the fine leg inside the circle. There's the result of it.
Yeah, the line and the length is not right by Mohammad Amir. Bounce swing, but it was too straight. Starting's too straight. Ideally, around the 4th off stump, finishing around 3rd off stump, or the off stump, or the middle stump should be the line. But he knows it. He has played enough cricket to know that it's a bad delivery. Change the field. Now the fine leg goes back, and third match comes in. So both the fielders saving the boundary is on the leg side.
Oh, there's some zip. There's some swing on offer for Mohammad Amir. Also because he's creating that angle coming around the wicket. Coming in, all ages, aren't they?
Yeah, cute. Surely a Sylhet Titan supporter. It was the last delivery. Right length.
Oh, well bowled. Plenty happening in the first over. A wicket and 9 runs in it. is Khalid Ahmed. 108 wickets he's got. Again, looking for that back of a length.
Yeah, 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲𝗂𝗂. Yeah, he's too a tonker. Made headlines in the 𝗬𝗺 Asia Cup in Qatar last month with heroics with the bat, opening the batting. If I remember right, got 100 against Hong Kong, then a 60 against India. But the conditions are different. So both the openers for the Noakali Express, Sadaqat and Sohan, were exceptional up in Qatar, but the conditions now different. So getting yourself adjusted is going to be important.
What a take! What a take! They go up, the finger goes up as well. Both the seamers have struck and have struck early. Another destructive batter in 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲𝗂 Chauhan. He departs.
Khalid Ahmed can surprise the batter with pace. It was a digged-in short delivery right on the money. Way too late, off the glove. That's a good catch by the wicket-keeper, 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲𝗂𝗂. Khalid Ahmed, he certainly can surprise and surprise itself. As 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲𝗂𝗂, he walks back without scoring. Noakali Express 9 for 2.
They've lost both the openers and pretty quickly. That brings in Haider Ali in at 4. Over 3,000 runs. A very good strike rate to back that up. Another change in the batting order. Versus Chattogram, he came in at 6. Now he comes in at 4. But both the seamers up front are on song.
Yeah, good bouncer. Right on the money. Good catch as well. He almost went to the leg side and he had to come back. Get the eyes on the ball and a very, very good start for Sylhet Tides. Just what the doctor ordered. But the crowd as well as the side. 𝗬𝗫 Miraj, the skipper of Tides, is on the attack with a slip and a gully.
The previous one, the one in which he got a wicket, bounced. This one didn't as much.
That's because of the length, Shamnoy. I thought the first one, he was 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲𝗂𝗂's innings. It was digged in short, hence the bounce was much more steep. And this occasion, for Haider Ali, the very first delivery, it was quite full. Haider Ali too, he stormed into the scene as opening batter. Has just quietly gone off the radar. This is a great opportunity. Batting in the power play, get himself in and make a mark.
Goes again, takes it off the pads perhaps. Well, they were excited, but how good has Parvez Iman been? He's been kept busy, but he's taken 2 spectacular catches.
Runs with the bat as well, batting at number 4 yesterday. Came back of the length, just jagging towards the leg side. Late to the stroke, Haider Ali surprised with the pace. Off the thigh pad.
Keeping low, good shout. Umpire not interested. Are going to have a chat. I think Iman's excited as well. Presenting their case to Mehdi Miraj. I think he's going to go for it. It's calling for the umpire. They're going upstairs to Mohammad Sajidul Islam.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision was not out. I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Move to front on, please. Ball passes close to the bat. Can I confirm with Altrois? There is a bat involved or not? Rolling through. There is a flat line when ball is next to the bat. I am satisfied. No bat involved. Move to ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision not out. Original decision not out. Original decision not out. Wet. Original decision not out, pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Zaman, you need to reverse your decision, not out to out. Stand by, you are on screen, signal now.
Zaman being asked to change his decision to the merry of the Sylhet fans here. 𝗿𝗺𝗽𝗓 has to go, Khalid Ahmed has struck again.
I think 𝗃𝗺𝗴𝗄𝗃 should be applauded here with the wicket-keeper. He's the one went to 𝗃𝗵𝗃 and said, go upstairs. 𝗿𝗺𝗽𝗓 gone without scoring. 9 for 3.
One more delivery to go in the second over, and that's when Mahidul Islam Onkon walks in. Strike rate over 128, over 1100 runs. Well, don't worry about the strike rate now. He's got 2 wickets, Khalid Ahmed.
𝗃𝗺𝗴𝗄𝗃 is on the attack. I like this move. 2 slips in place. Mahidul Islam Onkon is a sort of a player. He likes to play the anchor role. As we spoke about before, try and get wickets in the power play. Exactly what the Titans have done.
Oh, holds a gem to end the over. It's going to be a double wicket maiden from Khalid Ahmed. Brilliant start. Noakhali 9 for 3. Three batters gone for naught. Only 4 of the 9 coming from the bat. Oh, probably got a bit of bat on it.
Yeah, top order has been blown away. Some fantastic bowling. Initially, watching it live, naked eye, I thought it was drifting down or probably the height. But the technology, they thought it's otherwise. Parvez Hossain Imon, he's the one I thought any fast bowler will say every time that's hitting the stumps. But the wicket keeper, he had the best view. He made sure that he convinced the skipper and went upstairs. And what a start for Khalid Ahmed. Double wicket maiden. Brilliant.
Oh, cut him into half. That is a peach from Mohammad Amir.
That's what you call a peach of a delivery, Shobhanoy. Wow. On top of the stumps. Oh, how did he miss that? The bounce was undoing for the big fast bowler Mohammad Amir. When he finds the right length, when he gets the wrist behind the ball, he is a handful, Mohammad Amir.
Good shape, good shot. Some hand on it from Ethan Brooks. And the effort. Keep it away from the boundary. Does really well. The batters keep on running.
Brilliant by Ethan Brooks. A full-length dive, got a fingertip to it and saved a single here. Never gave up. Sprinted all towards the boundary line and certainly saved a single, and the entire crowd liked it. Young man, young legs, showing good commitment.
Clean effort. Applauded by the bowler as well, of course. And the captain. They're pumped up, our Sylhet Titans. No other batter except for Shoaib Ali has got runs from the bat till now. A slip in place for Mahidul Islam Onkon. They're persisting with that deep third and deep square leg in place. Short delivery, well directed as well.
Wow. Hope Mahidul Islam Onkon is okay. Certainly surprised the batter with pace. Hitting the glove, yeah. Trying to unsettle the batter, the new batter. This is what experience does to you, isn't it, Shamnoy? Mohammad Amir has played the game for such a long time. He understands the situation. Just trying to unsettle the batter. The bowling one shot. Don't be surprised, the next delivery will be slightly fuller. Trying to aim the pads or the stumps.
Nicely behind it on this occasion.
The 3 reds initially given not out. On review, unlucky and elated Sylhet Titans. Been backed by the entire crowd. They loved it. And what a start, 𝗂𝗍𝗲. 𝗿𝗲𝗽, having stopped the scene in the international side, is just probably just going through a lean patch.
Pitching that one up, asking the batter to play the shot. He does, but straight to Afif. Len the third, 12 for 3. 3 batters of the top order gone without troubling the scorers. Now it's on to Shoaib Ali and Mahidul Islam Onkon. Khalid Ahmed now from the Bashundhara LP gas end. Well bowled, he's got his tail up, hasn't he?
It goes to show when the conditions are right, if you hit the test match length, as we say, and there is enough purchase off the pitch, you just keep on doing it. A slip in place, ideally I would have loved to see another slip in place or a gully coming, getting rid of the short mid-wicket fielder. That's something that 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃 could think of. But at the moment I think he's quite happy with Khalid Ahmed. He's bowling back off the length with a slip in place.
Well played, steered away from the fielder as well, will get a boundary. Second one of the bat of Shoaib Ali.
That was a drag down by Khalid Ahmed, a nothing delivery. When he bowled the bouncer to 𝗵𝗺 𝗵𝗺𝗃 and it got big, it had pace, but this occasion got the length wrong. Talk about consistency. When the ball is doing a little bit, just keep on pegging on that good length and line and let the ball do the talking. Maybe he's trying too hard. That can be a downfall for a fast bowler.
Oh, leading edge, almost carried to Zakir Hassan, but Sylhet have been superb.
Indeed, the very first ball, Mas Sadakat nicking behind to Parvez Hossain Imam. And the very next over, Khalid Ahmed getting rid of Habibur Rahman with a good bounce, a good catch again by Parvez Hossain. And the last wicket, Haider Ali. Given not out on field, went upstairs, and the decision was overturned as Haider Ali, third batsman, to walk back to the sheds with Noakali Express on 16 for 3.
The Sylhet Titan bowlers are on song. Mahabhai, you being a fast bowler yourself, and then Parvez Hossain Imam playing just 2 deliveries ago. Zakir actually did well to come forward.
Keep it really simple. When the conditions are right, Zakir, yeah, the cow point fielder, has just got a unique way. It reminds a bit of Jonty Rhodes running in towards the batsman, anticipating the ball to come to you. So the good fielders around the world who feel that cow point, likes of Jonty Rhodes, TM Dilshan, always anticipates the ball to come to you. Those are the 2 fielders just straight away come into my mind. Good fielders around the world, they want every delivery to come towards you. Whenever you don't want to get the ball near you or trying to hide in the place, believe me or not, the ball will always chase you and you will have a time of your life. But with Zakir, it's the other way around. He's anticipating, he wants it, he wants to be in the limelight.
He is one of the better fielders. Zakir Hassan has taken a few blinders in previous editions of the Bangladesh Premier League. Definitely an asset to have in the side. Change of pace from Khalid Ahmed, the previous delivery taking pace off. Just that boundary in this over so far.
A few fielders you got to mention, likes of Paul Collingwood, 𝗂𝗏𝗧 Singh, 𝗵𝗵 de Villiers, 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗃 are the ones. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝐽 another one. Wow, what names, what big names, what legends.
In the air, fielder coming in. They'll have to come in faster. Couldn't. Nasu Mohammed there. Khalid thought he's got his third. 5 runs of this over, 4 done. Noakhali Express, 17 for 3. First one down without a score on the board. Then 2 fell on 9. Since then, they've added 8. A bit of rehabilitation they need to do. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 being introduced. First change. That's the change. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃 coming in from the Bosundhara cement end. Bit of a shape as well.
Yeah, hint of shape away. Usually I think he prefers to bowl the older ball, but it's a different challenge. Last ball of the previous over. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket in place. The deep mid wicket field actually had his sprinting boots on. Nasu Mohammed, the left arm spinner, landed safely and he thought he had his third. Khalid Ahmed probably didn't expect the ball to come that quick to the captain of Noakali Express.
But you mentioned some of the big names fielding in the point region, the gully region, the John T. Rose, the 𝗂𝗏𝗽𝗏𝗃, the Herschel Gibbs, the Pontings. 𝗵𝗏 and Iman playing his part in all the 3 wickets here. You know, and goes on to show the relationship you must have with your bowlers. And the fast bowlers must be thankful to him as well, especially the review, as you pointed out, he convinced the captain. Shout given! The bowling change has worked. Asif Yaqub points the finger up. Onkon goes upstairs as well. He reviews it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision was out. I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Move to front on, please. Ball passes close to the bat. Can I confirm with ultras, please? Rolling through. There is a flat line when ball is next to the bat and there is a gap between bat and ball. I am satisfied. No bat involved. Move to ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets missing. Asif, you need to reverse your decision. Out to not out. Stand by. You are on screen. Signal now.
Gone upstairs twice, overturned twice.
Did look right. Shamnoy watching it live. Ball had to straighten, yes, but this occasion it was drifting down the leg side. And Mahidul Islam Ankon, he had no hesitation in going upstairs. He knew that it was going down the leg side.
Yeah, good review. Good review. He's spreading a bit now. No slip in place for Irshad. Starting those in.
It did look right. Lucky that the Noakali Express did have a review in their pockets so that they go upstairs.
Good single taken. Again, the ball keeping slightly on the lower side.
Yeah, this is good batting. So rather than getting bogged down at one end when the bowlers are on top of you, try and get a single and be at the non-strikers and get your non-striking part to take this strike. Noakali Express just got to weather this storm. Probably in the next 2-3 overs, do not lose any more wickets and build the innings together. And from there, kick on to for a decent score.
Change of pace, shout again. Half-hearted. Not given either. Leg by signalled with the third single in this over. 5 gone, 20 for 3.
It boils down to basic technique. When you're under pressure, when the bowling is good, your line of defense is just not good enough to cope with the pressure and quality of attack. More pressure now in the shape of Nasum. He's become such a good bowler, Athar. He knows his bowling strength, bowls wicket to wicket, and so can bowl with the new ball, and then a wicket taker to go with all of this.
And he's coming in a good time because already 3 wickets been taken. They'll come back for the second. And it was interesting to hear from Medicine Mirage at the toss when I asked him. It was the bowling department that was a big disappointment because they did score 190. All lighted up. Sylhet City. So this is a much improved performance, and that's exactly what they were looking forward to. Again, a bit of a footwork. So they'll pick up another couple of runs, but it's important for them to realize that once you've had this kind of a start, to pick those 3 wickets so quickly, you've got to make sure that they don't get away from you.
It's a beautiful cricket stadium. Yeah, you got to work out that angle. He doesn't spin the ball much, and he'll not get a lot of spin from this newish ball. So you got to work out that angle, that back into the stumps angle. A lot of interest in this game for the local fans. Sylhet playing, and Sylhet playing well.
Just look at the crowd here. Look at that section of the crowd, and not just only that section. If you look at from one corner to other corner, it's chock-a-block.
Oh yes! Ball
Very noisy crowd. It's a double-decker part of the stadium. That's a nice shot. Had to beat that fielder on the leg side. The mid-on fielder was beaten quite easily in the end. 3 down for 28. Sam Ayub coming on to bowl. Of late has become such a good option with the ball. Bowls the cutters, the off cutters, the leg cutters, including the carom ball. And that happens, that hesitation in running between the wickets. 3 wickets down, you're feeling the hit, feeling the pinch. So that smoothness goes for a little while. This was belted down the ground for 4. Very good shot. Didn't play the spin, just played the angle, got it past the mid-on fielder.
Yeah, this is the rebuilding stage for oops, misfielding, so allow the batters to come across and pick up the second run. 9 for 3. Have a look at the crowd. Sensational. It's the home team in action, and they'll be hoping that they can continue to bowl well, because they've already picked up 3 wickets when the score was only 9. The partnership now 21 of 27.
This kind of crowd is so important for development of temperament because the home team will get a lot of support irrespective of how they perform, but the opposition will be tested to the core. And that can only help you to develop your temperament, your game. Not only playing against the opposition, but playing against the crowd of such magnitude. It's the double-decker sort of part of the stadium where you have the upper tier and the lower tier, and it's absolutely full. He bowls that tantalizing length. Doesn't spin the ball a great deal unless he bowls on a spinning track, but otherwise he's wicket to wicket, very disciplined. And have a look at this. The batsman just caught on that front foot, neither forward nor back. That kind of length he bowls. Flattens it the moment he saw the batsman using his feet. Decent start to the over, 32 for 3.
Yeah, Khalid Ahmed, look at his figures, 2 for 5 in the 2 overs. That is what he's got, that double wicket made. And just a word on the 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃 Ali, the skipper, because he's got a bit of a start here now. 22 of 26 now. But 𝗏𝗍𝗻 𝗂𝗃 is also a very good batter. He can really explode with the bat. He's been cautious to start with, which is absolutely fine. You don't want to take any risk, or rather unnecessary risk, because you don't want to lose a wicket at the stage of the game. But if he can just hang around, and then he can really kick on. It's been good work from the skipper, but he will need some support from 𝗏𝗍𝗻 𝗂𝗃.
In T20, rebuilding is the most difficult part of the deal, because you've got to play the situation and just rein yourself in. It's not accustomed to playing defensive shots, and so it challenges your DNA, your makeup.
If you look at the field set on the onside, there's nobody apart from the short fine fielder inside the circle. So there are open spaces like that. So anything onto the pads or in the middle stump, they'll be eyeing to hit it towards the onside and pick up on that occasion too. So another misfeeling allows the batter to come across. So you need to play some smart cricket here without taking any unnecessary risk.
Yeah, that straighter angle made things just a little bit interesting for Nasum. Is Bangladesh's version of Imad Wasim. Very similar in style. Both believe in that angle and hitting the stumps, and whenever given the opportunity to bowl on a spinning track, become that much more difficult to deal with. Once again on target. 8 done, 37 for the loss of 3. Yeah, it's a difficult situation for Noakhali Express. 37 for the loss of 3. Can they recover and make fist of things?
Batting has been a problem for Noakhali in that match against Chattogram Royals. They managed to score only 109 before getting bowled out in 16.5 overs. So they needed to regroup. And obviously in the team meetings, they would have shared what needs to be done. Not a good start at all, because they lost those 3 wickets so very quickly.
That's good running. I can understand the flamboyance bit of T20 cricket, because that is needed. That is very much the tonic for T20 success, but up front early on against quality bowling, you've got to just dig in a little bit. Give yourself chance, time to flourish. We didn't see that from Noakhali openers or top order.
Yeah, when you speak about the way they handled themselves early on, a few soft dismissals, Ramiz. I remember batters chasing wide deliveries where they could have left it alone. 𝗏 𝗏𝗂𝗏, the first delivery that he faced was too wide. Instead of having a look, he just went and flayed away, got an outside edge straight to the keeper. Taken. The pressure was building, and they knew that the boundaries were not coming. So Showkat Ali decided to, okay, I'm going to go down the wicket and I'm going to take him on. It just lobs it straight into the hands. Nasum doing the rest.
Yeah, bad call, you've got to say that, because he had worked his way through diligently to 24 of 29. It was a fighting innings and wanted to launch him over the straight field. 𝗁 𝗏𝗡 is a tough cookie because he now understands what works for him as a bowler. Very good catch by Nasum. He adjusted so well. There's a little bit of pause to make sure that he was underneath the ball. 24 of 29, 4 down for 41. 𝗁 𝗏𝗡 has picked up a wicket, 1 for 8 in 1.4 overs. Sabir Hussain. 41 matches, bit of experience, and experience is needed out there right now. Another dot to finish the over, and it's 4 down for 41. It's not working for Noakhali Express. But this guy was driving properly. The other guy was absolutely going at a frantic pace. Now this is normal. I wish we could show you the glimpse of the other guy who was driving at 100 miles an hour. This clearly, Atha, was a more gentle version of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, but he was in control. The one that you're talking about, he was going at great pace, but he was in control, total control.
Yeah, they've got to do that, be desperate and look for anything. Yeah, he is sleepy. Some of the batsmen from Noakhali has been sleepy at the crease as well. Yeah, there's that guy. I mean, have a look at him. He's going at 100 miles an hour. And this guy is one with more sanity. But they're given limited time, actually, to mop up the outfield. We're talking about dewy conditions, so they've done an excellent job. Yeah, a nothing shot in the end. Just a wild swing at that one, and Nasum there doing a fine job. Steadied himself, got underneath the ball, took a good one.
The batting woes continues for Noakhali Express. They really struggled in that first match when they managed to score only 109. And even tonight, at this stage, it's all fours, 44 for 4. They need something special from this pair.
Bowls the ball from wider the stumps, creating a different angle for the batsman. So single of the last ball of that over, 10 done, 45 for 4.
batting woes continues for Noakali Express from yesterday. Wakainis, it's been a disappointing effort so far.
Yeah, they had a poor night last night and they did not start very well. They need to kick on. In the first 10 overs, they lost 4 wickets for 45. And I mean, you do lose wickets in power play. I've seen that before, but you don't go in shell and you just don't know how to get out of the trouble. At this stage, the batters at the crease had no clue how to get out of this problem. 4.5 run rate, that is not going to win them anything. The pitch definitely is slowed down a little bit. It's a little bit more purchase for the spinners, although we saw the tractors, we saw the mopping going on in between the break, and still, if you're happy to bowl a little slower, the ball grips and gets a bit of turn. We haven't seen 𝗵𝗲𝗃𝗧 yet.
Short. And the wicket-keeper misses it as well. White signal by the umpire. Somehow 𝗳 might misdirected, probably with the wet ball. It's not going to be easy for the spinners. As brings up the 50 with that 4 wides down the leg side.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, because it didn't look like an off spinner. It was just a wild delivery. The wicketkeeper Imran is just putting his hand up that is his fault. Actually, it's not his fault. It's the bowler's fault, who has just darted that ball down the leg side. They're looking to get help from the bowling side. Oh, look at that. That is seriously damp out there. Very wet conditions, and it's not going to get better.
Yeah, not even 7 o'clock local time has been quite evident. Oh, beautifully bowled. 𝗳, what an interesting story. Storm into the scene as a batter, now an all-rounder, handy cricketer. And just on picking up on things you said about the batting lineup of Noakali Express, Waka, I think they have got the talent, they have got the firepower, but just that getting used to batting under lights on a pitch which was doing a little bit. The players like Habibur Rahman Sohan, Mas Sadakat, these players in the last month or so have scored runs, but all of a sudden in tricky conditions, they've found wanted. So they need to pull up their socks, because they are the senior players in this side.
I think when you play back-to-back games and you have a poor game, it is very difficult to take that out of your system very next day. If you can do it, you need leaders in the team to make that happen. And when you don't have people in the dressing rooms, the supporting staff, the coaching staff who can take you out of that issues or troubles, and you got to help each other. Yeah, you will have a bad day, and got to stay positive. Back-to-back poor games, and then what do you expect? Things are not going to look good going forward also. They need some special effort from here to take team in some sort of respectable total. 11 gone, 55 for 4.
Just Jacques Ali, who's due to come at number 7. Waka, you spoke about this side leaders, and I think Jacques Ali has got the experience. He's captain the national side, and keeping himself to number 7, probably play the finisher's role. So that's a leader for you. He's captain the national side, I meant. I reckon this is where he needs to come up and show the entire side this is how it's been done, and start their campaign from today, hopefully.
Yeah, somebody's got to come and do the job for Noakhali. Irshad in his first over only given 2 runs. He's been playing all around the different leagues. Salman, I don't know if you remember him first. Did you see him play when he first arrived, when he first came on the scene? played for Lahore Qalandars back in Sharjah when PSL was shifted to Sharjah for a bit. He used to bowl 150 kilometers an hour, and he's come down to 120 now. It's a big change, but he's definitely got a lot more experience. He uses slow deliveries nicely, and with his action, it's always deceptive. You know, batters really struggle to pick him at times. Remember when he had 150 clicks with that action, was really, really hard. Coming in, ball came in, and straight away decided they're not going to review that because ball slipping down the leg side.
Certainly the ball was drifting towards leg side. 2 reviews remaining. I think 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃 the wicket keeper, quietly letting know to 𝗵𝗃 Miraj not to go upstairs. Drifting down. It's clearly, I think that's missing leg stump. Sensible call by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, the wicket keeper. I thought, there you go, he's nodding his head, saying not out. Naturally, Salman Irshad, he thinks that it's going out. 𝗃𝗃 was shaking his head, so not out.
Even he knew it. Come on. Short pitch delivery, a slow delivery.
It seems like it's 2 options for Salman Irshad. Bowl it fuller, go for some swing back into the right-hander, or bowl a slow ball into the pitch, make it even slower. Couple of overs more, probably 𝗵𝗃 Miraj will save his 2 overs to bowl in the death overs. Amir got a couple of overs as well, so that's an option. And 𝗵𝗃 Miraj himself has not bowled, so that's another news. He's in this side as a specialist all-rounder. Shows the depth of the Sylhet Titans. Down the leg side, and misfields. Should have been stopped, a poor delivery. That ends with a boundary for Noakali Express. Australia was gone, 63 for 4. Partnership builds to 22 of 21. Nasum has bowled 3 overs to 17, comes to bowl his last over. Shot is in the air, the long off fielder says mine. And a valiant attempt, Ethan Brooks just did not get in there. He did everything right. Sprinted from long off, said mine, even the ball of his own follow through, want to run back. But full marks to the effort, and the entire crowd applauds.
It was a very tough catch. He gave it all. He ran really hard. At the end, he did give it a little dive in, but ball couldn't reach it. It was just right in the middle. It was just there at the 30-yard circle. You can see those dots. That's 30-yard circle. So it was just right in the middle. They're looking to come down the pitch and trying to tackle Saim Ayub from the bounce rather than staying back. Yeah, it was an excellent effort, great effort.
Full marks to the effort, but unfortunately I think that'll might go as a drop chance since he covered it. That's what young legs do for you. Plenty of energy in the field early on. He saved a couple of runs with a diving effort at mid-off. That's what Sylhet Titans have done right throughout today really well. The energy in the field. Dot delivery here. Saim Ayub just getting through the overs. Pulling his last over. Nasum Mohammed got 1 more over as well. Seems like the tactics have been spot on by Sylhet Titans. Try and get the spinners to bowl in the middle overs. Try and squeeze in some dot deliveries. 1 or 2 wickets will be bonus. Get the dead fast bowlers to bowl in the depth. It's a cannonball being punched towards mid-wicket for a single.
Amir has bowled 2 overs. 2 overs bowled by Khalid. And Irshad has bowled. So those 6 overs for the Pacers still to be bowled. 7 overs after this one remains. So 𝗵𝗃 might just come and roll his arm for an over. Swept nicely into the gap. To fetch a boundary. Things have started moving slowly for Noakhali.
Carom ball gone wrong. Pitching leg stump. It was asking to be put away. Hussain got it spot on. He made sure he played it fine as possible. The deep square leg fielder was in front of square. Lovely hit position. Watching the ball till the last moment. He knows it. And that was a poor delivery. Full again. Long on in place. And takes it. That was right there to be put away. It was in the hitting arc. But probably the bat turned in his hands. They only found the field at long on as 𝗍 𝗪𝗍𝗀 strikes of his last ball of his spell.
Every time they have looked good or they look to build a partnership, they've lost wickets. Once again, a leg cutter. Just wanted to just get a bit more elevation on that, and a comfortable catch in the deep and long on. 𝗍 𝗪𝗍𝗀 picking up his second. He's bowled 4 overs, 2 for 25. What a spell. 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗄 Hussain gone for 15. Is 70 for 5.
The experience at number 7 for Noakali Express, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄. A striker of 123.1 with 6 half centuries. Boy, Noakali Express supporters and the side would love a good cameo or a quick cameo from 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄, who can be quite dangerous on his day. Nasu Mohammed did the attack to bowl his last over. Right throughout, 𝗿𝗂𝗍𝗲 has done in these innings. He's taking his time.
I was looking to play from the crease rather than using his feet and getting a bit more into that shot. Yes, the bat gone a little twisted in his hand, and that's because the ball didn't hit in the middle of it. Crowd's really excited, really happy with the performance. They came really close to winning the first game also. Just a little nudge. Will they be getting two? They're looking for it. And a straight hit, direct hit was required.
Good cricket all round. Good intensity shown by the two batters to exchange for the 2 runs. Field at deep, square leg sprinting in. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄, this one he does well. He's very busy at the crease. Direct hit would have been a close one. Probably he's in, Ankon. He himself is quite quick. But the boundaries are hard to come by. This is what you should do. Try and convert ones into twos, twos into threes. Try and set up a grand finish at the end. Playing for the turn that went with the arm.
Such a smart bowler, Nasum. With the same sort of flight, same sort of action. He can take the ball away from the right-hander and also can bring the ball back toward the stumps. Ball from wide of the crease.
Back of the length. Just subtle variations in Nasu Mohammad's release position and where he delivers the ball from. He's been the go-to bowler even in the international side. Full, good hit, straight down the ground and goes the distance. Pitch off the ball and Maidul Islam Ankon, that's a great hit.
Yeah, that's great use of the feet. And because he doesn't give anything to you to play with, this best way to just come down the pitch, get to the pitch of the ball. You've got to be quick though, and that's what he did. Quick on his feet, coming down the pitch. Good hit, very, very good hit. First 6 of this inning. Boundaries have been really tough coming for them.
Could be just a single. The field at long off. Does the fielding as Nasu Mohammed finishes his spell. 4 overs for 28. 14 overs done, 81 for 5. Sadakat, Habibur, Haider all went without troubling the scorers. 𝗫𝗏𝗃 scored 24. And now 𝗿𝗲𝗬𝐴 looking dangerous. He's on 27 of 32, fresh from the magnificent hit in the last over, straight down the ground for a 6. 8 overs of spin has been done. It's time for some seam now. Khalid Ahmed, 2 overs, 2 runs, 2 wickets, 5 runs. We've got a couple of wickets in the very first over. Khalid, back of the length straight away. With mid-wicket fielder, I think with this field, he has to be straight as possible, not drifting down the leg side.
Yeah, you got 3 men on the onside which are patrolling boundaries, and 2 more offside. He's got third man, point, and then mid-on, deep, long on, and mid-wicket, square leg. Those are the 5 fielders out patrolling boundaries. So, because mid-off up in the circles, you've got to be straighter. And you can't go too down the leg side because you got fine leg up. So, our margin is very, very small. Short. Played it over the top of the short, fine leg fielder. Gone for 4. Boundaries have started coming now.
On the high side, the idea was right in my opinion. New batsman trying to surprise with a short delivery. But did Khalid Ahmed got the field right with the fine leg in the circle? Sometimes when you try your luck bowling a bounce, it doesn't go well, it doesn't look good. If you have the right feel and you still go for a bounce, it's a different story. Right, Khalid Ahmed was exceptional with the new ball. He set the tone for the Sylhet Titans with a couple of wickets. Mohammad Amir picked up the first wicket of Sadaqat in the very first delivery. He's into his 3rd over. What he did really well, Waka, was hitting the deck on the right line, right length, and he was being rewarded.
Yeah, it was Mohammad Amir who gave them an excellent start. First delivery, Sadaqat was gone, and then Habibur Rahman gone for 0. It was a quick delivery, just bouncy delivery. Haider Ali just went across the line, and then closing the bat also. He was never comfortable against the pace that he was. Mohammad Amir is getting warmed up. Probably he'll be looking to bowl maybe 1 over and save 1 for the right at the end. Over the top, mid-off, up in the circle. This will roll toward the boundary. Good fielding, excellent fielding. Saved 2 runs for his team.
Now that's a length that Khalid Ahmed got to stay away with, Ankon, especially with mid-off in the circle. If he wants to bowl that length, the mid-off has to drop back. No timing, just got the elevation, just bumped it over. Mid-off a couple of runs. This one area that Khalid Ahmed's game has to improve, bowling in the death overs. Change the field. Mid-off drops back to long off, and 3rd man comes in the circle. The line has to be gun barrel straight with the fine leg and 3rd man both in the circle. When you have this sort of a field, a slow ball is not a bad option. Full toss, oh, missed out. Don't think Ankon picked it as soon as his ball left the wrist of Khalid. If he had picked it up, would have bumped it to the grass banks.
Yeah, Khalid did bowl beautifully with the new ball, and I totally agree with you. He's got to learn to bowl when the ball gets a little older, those Yorkers, the slow deliveries. Went for 5 runs in the first 2 overs. He's already gone for 9 in this final delivery. Hit it straight to the man at mid-off. Will be 110 off the over. 91 for 5.
Here comes Salman Irshad. Taking pace off. It's nudged for a single. But very crucial these 5 overs can be, as we quite often say. This is a game of momentum. Noakali Express, to say the least, would want some runs on the board and head back to the dressing room with momentum on their side. Quadram is Raza, the expert, to bring you more.
Yeah, it's a good recovery. because the innings was going nowhere. It had stalled, and so this is much better. At least they've given themselves a very good chance of maybe collecting between 30 to 50 runs. Mahidul needs to just carry on, not worry about what he has achieved right now. 32 of 36. It's about playing out the remaining 5 overs as diligently, as cleverly as possible.
He's had to kind of soak in the pressure. The Noakhali Express dug out 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 there. In the air it was, but finds the gap. Will run away for 4. They need more of these, but the first one comes. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃's back.
He's dangerous, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, because he can take the attack to the opposition. In no time, you see him propel the score. If he has a good day and a good end to the innings, Noakhali could be in business. Beat the infield, edgy, but worked well.
Played it late. Both the batters capable of switching gears. Short again, plays it late again, up and away. Chases on. Ball wins the race, second boundary.
Yeah, it's got to be better than that. A shot. Bowling a half-trekker and not bowling according to the field that's been set. There's a deep cover, not a deep point, and smashed over point for 4. Excellent start to the over. Couple of boundaries. Noakhali's 100 is raised as well.
Ten of the 4 deliveries in this over. 3 boundaries for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 overall. What does he bowl next? Pitches it up, takes it on, fielder. Nicely behind it, does well in slippery conditions, does 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. The batters get back for the second.
Slippery conditions, so you've got to adjust as a fielder. Almost overran the ball and then adjusted quite well in the end. A little bit of spin to deal with. Still in that questioning mode, the bowler. Not entirely happy with what he has produced. This is beautiful batting. Lovely piece of timing through mid-wicket for another 4. And in no time, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is on 24 from just 10.
End of the 16th, 107 for 5. Going at below 7 runs and over at the moment. You saw the projected scores. 5 wickets in hand. This pair are going to be crucial. Amir back in action. Past the fielder, running away. Also, Mahidul Islam Ankon joins the party.
When the charge is on, at times the good ones are also swept off their feet. Mohammad Amir, you heard that cry of anguish, that frustration from him. Used the angle so well. He wanted just a little bit better result from the fielder there. That really should have been stopped. I know these are difficult conditions to field, but a better effort should have been put in.
It's a slower delivery, the cutter, Nasim, the guilty party. First delivery went for 4. Yeah, but it was 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 who was on fire in the previous over. Hit 3 boundaries and got the ball rolling.
Yeah, I mean, the first boundary was edgy, then a smash over point. Not great bowling from Irshad, and then a flick through mid-wicket. This was the best of the lot. Times it takes 1 over to unleash your rhythm and talent, and so now Noakhali back on track, looking for a big finisher.
So a bouncer in the air, falls safe. Well directed it was from the batter. I think both these batters, and particularly 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗂𝗻 should be commended. You know, quite often comes in later in the order and we're expected to be the finisher. But if the wickets fall, just like they did today, you soak in the pressure, spend some time in the middle and then get going.
Yeah, during the break, yeah, he's got some real potential. He's going at 100 miles an hour. And this is the fastest mopping act I've ever seen in my career. Nonchalantly and expertly moving through the fielders from deep point to mid-wicket to mid-on. He was unstoppable, that driver. And this is how he exited. Very graceful exit.
What do we call it? Formula C?
Yes, he's A, absolutely A in mopping up act.
Single taken. Well, glimpses of the local Schumacher, Hamilton.
Maybe a modern day Norris. What is cooking in the minds of the two strikers, Jacquer and Mahidul? They must not get out. So that is the advice I have for them right now. Just play out the last 3 overs.
Pushed it short again, kept it down. Will get a single that will make it 9 of the 17th. Noakhali 116 for 5, 3 overs to go. Now this has been a very crucial partnership, a quick fire 46 from the Basuntara LP gas end.
I guess that's the beauty of T20 cricket. So you can be in a recovery mode and then end well in an innings. So the game may have slipped out of their hands for the first 10 overs or so, but have a look at the recovery through this partnership. 47 of 25. They did not throw in the towel. That's the beauty about this innings so far from Noakhali. They could have easily succumbed to the pressure of scoring quickly. Nice ball. He can bowl a very, very good Yorker. Not get a lot of reverse because these are wet conditions. The ball gets wet once it's put away in the outfield. But have a look at this. Really good delivery.
Spot on with the Yorker. Variations on display from Salman Irshad. Started off with a slower delivery, then comes the Yorker. Long on and long off, in place, deep mid-wicket as well. Short, pulls, square leg there, but away from, oh, that's gone all the way. It is a 6 from 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝗂𝗻 that brings up the 50 partnership as well.
Losing the plot once again, Salman Irshad. Why would you bowl a short ball when you've just delivered a very fine Yorker? He's trying to be different, trying to outsmart the striker. He was completely in control, in position to play that pivot shot for 6. No point in scratching your head now because the damage has been done, and it's a partnership now that is worth 54.
Such little time that they'd be happy with that, and you can sense the intensity in the crowd, the calm in the crowd.
Because they'll take this good feeling with them in the dugout. That feeling of recovering and still being present in this contest.
to the fielder, but they scamper for a single and manage it. On that note, Ramiz bhai, just want to refer to the match last night when Noakali Express featured against Chattogram Royals. They lost that match, chasing 175. So 174 was good enough for the team batting first. Different circumstances here. They did not get the start. Somewhere around 150, you still have a defending total, something for the bowlers to defend. Hits hard. Protection there.
For me, any score will have to be guarded and fought for. If they get a 150, it'll be a great achievement. 11 and over will give them that target. How they deal with the wet conditions, how they bowl on a surface where the ball skids off. Good rhythm to this innings. That's good batting. Fours and singles and fighting it out there. 1-2, 7 for 5.
The development came in late, but better late than never for Noakali Express. Tall pillars, and particularly Mahidul Ankon and Zakir Ali Onik putting their hands to it. Amir starts off with a bouncer, well directed.
Yeah, he's not happy. He looked at the leg umpire, in fact, and then the leg umpire said it's a wide, so the other umpire had to back him. It's a close thing, actually. They'll have to try again, but good thinking. The batsman was clearly surprised by that length. 𝗵50 comes up. Really has been one special innings under pressure. Got to admire this fight back. There's value if you're a little bit careful in your approach. You can be aggressive while being careful, and this is what Mahidul showed us. Gutsy knock. A very fine innings under pressure.
This is his third half century in the Bangladesh Premier League. Overall, this one has come at a time of need when the team needed him. He's delivered so far. Again, keeping it tight is Mohammad Amir, but what these two are managing are singles.
Need a big over here. Somehow got to target another 20 at least in the remaining deliveries. And Amir is a difficult bowler to preempt because he's got so many tricks up his sleeve that it's difficult to predict what length, what line he's going to bowl. Just got to back yourself and try to hit your best shot in a situation like this. Once again, there's a fielder there, so he's covered the angles. Mohammad Amir.
He's been tidy, bringing in all his experience. And the first delivery, as we mentioned earlier, was a close call. It was well directed. Marginal in terms of height. 3 more deliveries remain. It's last over. Amir's spell, bit of a change in the field. Backward point comes in on the edge of the circle.
Need a 4 or a 6 right now. Excellent delivery. This really is turning out to be a very solid over. It's up to Mahidul now to strike it big.
Third and final leg are both on the edge of the circle. It's got a deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, long on and long off. Covers on the edge of the circle. It's a huge gap in the deep extra cover region. Of course, depends on the delivery coming around the wicket. Running the first one hard, looking for the second. Good running between the wickets.
I'd be looking to target the short, fine and third fielders. So look for a bit of improvisation, because it's going to alter the pace, it's going to alter the length. Nothing seam on will be provided to the batsman. That's excellent running. Ball for two, got a very good result. Does he have the heart, the technique, the mind really to improvise, play the field? He's guarding the straight field, Mohammad Amir. Excellent over, really is a top quality over. Yorker to finish it, 135 for 5.
They are making themselves heard. Coming around the wicket is Khalid. Then middle it. Only be one.
They need to have a 20-run over to get past 150. And for that to happen, few balls have got to go out of the park. Khalid, in the meantime, will be looking to just target the bottom part of the bat. Look for that fuller length, the Yorker length, and hope for the best.
Well bowled, well bowled.
Yeah, great piece of bowling. Absolutely hoodwinked the batsman. He wasn't expecting the shorter length. Beautifully disguised delivery, outsmarting the striker.
Yeah, well disguised. Gets some precious dot ball, does Khalid Ahmed. Has been so good today. Couple of wickets in the same over. Has been miserly as well. Given away just 16 runs so far. Oh, got him! Gets his third, cleans him up. Khalid Ahmed on fire.
Excellent piece of bowling. Didn't move from his target, and that was so important. Normally you tend to preempt it just a little bit more than what is needed. Around the stumps angle, this is a tremendous strike. To get that angle back into the stumps was pretty special. There's a little bit of inside edge, but dismissal was on the cards, but beautifully bowled by Khalid. Zakir Ali goes for a well-made 29.
He can hit a few. Major Raman Raja, more known for his bowling prowess though. But here's the wicket.
Yeah, tremendous strike around the stumps. To hit the stumps is absolutely gold. Wanted to heave it over mid-wicket, didn't get any space really to hit that big shot, big six. 3 for 16 in 3.3. Wonderful effort.
He connects. Fielder, brilliant, sensational from Ethan Brooks. Wow.
That was more like an Ethan Hawke attempt. It really is tremendous piece of fielding, because he had to adjust and then diving full length on a slippery outfield, backing himself. This is a tremendous catch. Really is world-class effort. Khalid now has picked up 4. Things working for him and his side. Early exit for Rajul Rahman. Mr. Raja gone for naught.
Hassan Mahmood comes in, usually shares the ball when they play for the test side with Khalid Ahmed, who now is on a hat-trick. Wickets on consecutive deliveries.
You think being his buddy, he'll award him a hat-trick?
Don't think so at all. He got rid of 𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃𝗃, who's a fellow Sylheti like Khalid Ahmed. No mercy.
Here we go then, a lot of drama here. Crowds absolutely behind this. Hat-trick ball. Bit of an anti-climax as a result of that drive. We didn't want that, or wanted it. But this is a massive bowling spell, 4 for 17. Getting rid of dangerous 𝗃𝗃𝗃 and then this wonderful catch. Just a little bit of an off-cutter. Then anticipating it so well. That full-length dive was perfectly timed. Ethan Brooks. This should give him a lot of lift. Young cricketer playing this circuit here in Bangladesh. In dicey conditions, he has pulled off a great catch.
Middle it, dunked it away. Has Mahidul Islam Onkon. It's a 6 to finish off the innings. What a shot. It was a superb over from Khalid Ahmed, the last over. It was the final delivery when Onkon got the strike and finished things off on a high for Noakhali Express. They managed 143 for 7.
Yeah, credit to them for making fist of things. This really was clubbed. Absolutely nailed for 6. And against the run of play, we had a great finish. But he should hold his head high with pride, because really it was a terrific bowling spell. 4 for 23 in 4 overs. Held Noakhali Express back with the bat.
Yeah. Well, not much at the top. 3 gone for naught. Bit of resistance from Shoaib Khottali, 24, but it was Mahidul Islam Onkon who stands tall, unbeaten on 61 of just 51 deliveries. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃 gave him good company for his 29 of just 17. They managed 143 for 7.
What about the bowling headed by Khalid? 4 for 23, 1 for Mohammad Amir. He bowled a splendid second last over. 2 for 25 for 𝗳 𝗂𝗽 is turning out to be a bit of an all-round strength.
Zainab getting him off guard, but that's the target. That's the target for the Sylhet Titans. They need 144 to get their first win in this BPL 2026, powered by Bosundhara Cement. We'll take a break, come back with the run chase.
Yeah, Sylhet Titans will be hoping that in front of the home crowd, they will go on to chase 144 to get points on the table. And they'll be hoping the opening pair of 𝗳 𝗂𝗽 and Ronnie T do a better job as the openers. Walk in Showkat Ali, the skipper from Noakhali Express, will be hoping that the bowlers can pick up early wickets. Good evening, Waqar Yunus.
Good evening, Athar. Ronnie T, 86 games, strike rate of 122, 10 50s. Missed out in the previous game. 𝗳 𝗂𝗽 also gave a good start, but not for too long. 139.5, that's a healthy strike rate. Just got his 3,000 runs. So a lot will depend on him, and of course Hassan Mahmood, a genuine wicket taker. 94 matches, 97 wickets. Economy maybe a little on the higher side, but he's a genuine wicket taker. He bowls good lines, good lengths. 𝗳 𝗂𝗽 likes to play funny shots, funky shots. So got to be really disciplined against him. Crowd anxiously waiting for their team to win their first game. They lost last night and they're in a strong position to win this one. The target is not that big, 144. But funny things do happen in cricket. Early wickets can make difference. So it's so crucial that they ball with discipline and look to pick up early wickets. Slip in, 𝗬𝗂 Mayub.
It's important for Sylhet Titans to ensure that a good job well done by the bowlers. Now it's time for batters to stand up. And if they can get a good start in, then the total of 144 is going to be easier for them to chase. But as you rightly pointed out, 𝗁𝗂, early wickets can do the damage.
Out! Wow! We've seen it in the first inning. Wickets gone early. And here 𝗂𝗂 Mayub on the second delivery he's faced. Catch to the keeper. A good delivery.
Well, Mohammad Ahmed picked up a wicket of his very first delivery. And this time around, he takes on the second delivery and he picks up the big wicket. Yeah, it's a little bit too close to cut and he gets an outside edge. Credit to the bowler, Hassan Mahmood. That's exactly what they needed. Not Sylhet Titans, gone for naught. Sylhet not for one.
Defending a small target and they've lost wicket really early. 950s for Zakir Hasan, 119.5 strike rate. He's got to give stability to the team. And that was a wonderful delivery. Actually kicked off the surface and 𝗂𝗂 Mayub looking to play that cut shot. It was too close. You're right, Athar. It was very close to his body to play that shot. He had to actually push it with the open blade. That's a wonderful catch. Great start. That's what they were eyeing. Can they just keep it going, keep it tight? Oh, another beauty.
Lovely delivery. And he's a very good bowler, an intelligent bowler. He knows exactly what his team needs at this stage, and nearly got another wicket here. It's a little bit wide, and look at his left foot. The right foot does not even reaches out. He's just standing and pushing forward. Risky business.
Yeah, that length can actually trouble you because you're not sure which way the ball is gonna go. Yeah, that's nicely played. Played it close to the body, and don't push it. First few overs are going to be hard, difficult. This boy bowled really well, didn't he? Khalid Ahmed picked up 4 wickets. He is the one who picked up 2 wickets in his first over. So far, so good. First over, picked up a wicket, no run on the board. Good fielding. They need all the support, all the help they can get from the fielders.
Yeah, terrific from Khalid Ahmed. These are the 4 wickets, an extra bounce. This was not given, taking the review, and then he got 2 more in the end. This is a sensational catch. It's spectacular. 4 for 23 in 4 overs, and also had a double wicket made in. He was also on a hat-trick. Four. Too wide. And places it perfectly. Zakir Hasan, 4 for 1. And the problem is that we've lost the wicket of Sam Ayub.
Fast hands. Had a bit of room to play that shot, and he got really on top of that. Very much in control of the stroke. Hassan bowled beautifully. Just one odd deliveries. That's down the leg side, easy pickings. That's not the start you're looking at. Rana, you need to be a little bit more straighter. It's very easy for a batter to put it away.
Yeah, 1 for 29 in that last match, but this is drifting down the leg side. So easy pickings from Ronnie T. He's not going to miss out every time if the ball is pitched in that area. He's going to put it away. Best of 4 for 17 economy, just above 8 runs in an over. He's got to get it right. Oh, he didn't pick that one up, Ronnie T. But it was surprised to see that ball, full toss.
Ethan Brooks fed up. Another delivery, was looking to take it away from the right-hander. Maybe he was searching for a Yorker. First two deliveries, it seemed that he hasn't got a rhythm going for him. He fell over also bowling that last delivery.
Yeah, better. It's important that if when you see the ball is not deviating in the air or off the surface, you got to attack the stumps. You got to have them in the play, because otherwise the batters will put you away. Now the slips comes out and there's a fielder who's gone to short mid wicket. Now they're defending a total of 143. Shot! What a shot, and he keeps the pose. That is beautifully played. It's a good pickup shot.
Another ordinary delivery, because the ball wasn't swinging. He was looking to take the ball away, and Ronnie was on top of it. Punched it over the top. Beautiful shot. Second 4 of the over. Rana struggling. Maybe just change the angle, because that angle is not working for you. No slip there. They have to keep fielders in catching position. Yeah, another easy one to put it away for single. But how good was that shot? Watch that, standing out of his crease and elbow high. Just need to punch that. New ball travels quickly.
Yeah, he looked in good nick in that match against Rajshahi Warriors. Remember, he made a 41 of just 34 deliveries. But if you get that those many runs and you're set, then you need to carry on. Important. He started well here. It's been a good over for Sylhet. Zakir Hassan just taking a bit of a time. They made a couple of changes. Sylhet, right. Shot. As, once again, the length was a little bit too close. And it's easy pickings one more time. This time the left-hander picks up a boundary. 13 in that over. 17 for 1. Yeah, they need wickets here. You like that length, Waka?
Yeah, that's the length you need to bowl. You cannot allow the batter to just hit through the line, which Rana did. Rana was too full. That's too full. You can hit through the line because ball is not moving off the surface. We've seen it twice this happened. First it was Ronnie who hit him over mid-on, and this time over mid-off, the left-hander. Zakir enjoying themselves.
Oh, Bonham knocks him over. That is a beauty. He just got stuck in the crease, and I thought he was trying to play towards the mid-wicket area, and when you do that, you will shut the face of the bat, and it will goes through.
Dream delivery from a fast bowler. Good seam position, just pitched and just moved away. Had no clue, Ronnie, on that occasion. What a delivery. Hassan has picked up 2 wickets in no time. Ronnie gone for 9, 17 for 2 now.
Pervez Hussain Imran was in a terrific touch when he smashed those 60 odd in quick time. 950s and 200s in his T20 career, and he has to do it all over again. Yeah, what a beauty this is. Just look at the face of the bat. What is he trying to do there? Yes, there was a hint of movement. Got stuck in his crease and tried to play it on the onside. Hitting the top of the middle stump. Beauty. A ball. He looks to be in a really good rhythm here, Hassan Mahmood.
Yeah, suddenly the pace gone up. The rhythm looks much better, but an amazing delivery. Look where it landed. And you cannot really blame the batter if you're receiving this sort of delivery, because with the angle, you're always sort of going to play on the onside, and if the ball moves away from there with that action, you're in trouble, always in trouble. That was a beautiful delivery.
A loud call straight away from the non-striker. It's a no, and it's a good call. And these 2 left-handers will need to find a way to first and foremost handle the man on screen, Hassan Mahmood.
Shaukat Ali's got to find someone else to support Hassan here. Hassan is getting you wickets. You need someone else. Rana, we saw first over, not that great. Little bit of room. I don't think he enjoys bowling to the left-handers. He loves it to the right-handers, but left-handers, twice he's given room and he's been dispatched for 4 again.
He's not going to miss out on the wit that has been offered. He smashes it away. Yeah, it was aerial. He's lucky because just got past that fielder. Yeah, but it's been just too wide for someone like Imran. The crowd anticipating, the crowd will be hoping, the home crowd, that Sylhet can somehow go on pick up first points. Straight away, the fielder now goes back at a deep cover point. And the fielder from short mid-wicket comes across on the offside. Still a pretty packed offside field. Six on the offside. Slip still in. It's better, much better. Good comeback delivery from Hassan Mahmood. 22 for 2.
They are everywhere. Unbelievable crowd. They're all backing the home team. Roger. Oh, good start. Very good start.
Yeah, Raja Rahman Raja is the new bowler. There's support for Sylhet, but there's some support for Noakhali Express as well. These are the fans who are supporting Noakhali Express. Yeah, very lively crowd indeed. We've been thoroughly impressed the way the fans have come in big numbers yesterday and also today. It's a short arm jab pull, goes to the right of the field. They should come back for the second. They do. Yeah, if any time the bowler has bowled on the shorter side, they're quite keen to pick up runs.
Well, Raja's got good pace. He's not the tallest going around. At last delivery 135 kilometers an hour, and he's only bowled 2 deliveries, so he's just warming up. I have a feeling that he is going to generate a bit more pace. Runs in, seems like a good athlete. Oh, good delivery. Very, very good delivery. Attempted Yorker, 136.5. Getting quicker.
Yeah, Sylhet Titans will be hoping that the batters are non-striker and Pervez and Imon to go on in a similar kind of fashion what he did the other day. He was looking dangerous. He came to bat at number 4 and he was remained unbeaten on 65 of just 33 deliveries. 5 sixes and 4 He packs a punch. So if somehow Noakhali Express can see the back of him, then there'll surely be hoping that it might open a big door for them to restrict their opposition. But they really have to bowl well here.
Athar, they got to keep taking wickets, because these two at the crease, they're very busy play. They're the players who look to hit boundaries, and boundaries going to be hard to stop if you don't keep picking those wickets. They've done well so far, picked up 2 wickets, one expensive over, but they have to just keep plugging those wickets. Yeah, very busy player. He likes to get on with the job. Couple more.
And let's see what he did the other day. He was brilliant. Some big hits on the onside, very keen to sweep it away. Again, similar kind of shot towards the mid-wicket area. And that is his go-to shot. And that was sweet timing. That went all the way. So and he started a little bit on a slower side, Waqar. Initially, he was very watchful and cautious because he knew that the moment he gets set, he can really play some aggressive shots. Looking for that Yorker. 27 for 2. They were 4 for 41 in the 9th over. By the end of the 10th over, 45 for 4. But they did manage to score runs, 98 in the last 10, to give them a total of 143. Right, Rana continues. That kept a shade low, but it still cannot stop them from taking that single.
It's very even Stevens at this stage. They have picked up 2 wickets. They leaked maybe 5, 7, 8 extra runs, but as long as you keep taking wickets, I don't think they'll mind that. 2 left-handers are looking really good.
Yeah, when you talk about wickets, Hassan Mahmood was really good. So that's what they were looking forward to.
Too close to cut. And this was a beauty. Two excellent deliveries, two big wickets. He's a genuine wicket taker, Hassan. Bowls with control, knows exactly what he's doing, and that's what you want from your seamer up front.
You can't bowl that length to 𝗿𝗵𝗴𝗲 and Iman. Every time he's going to put you away. That is a cracking shot.
Crowds on their feet and they're loving it. They're loving the way Iman's dealing with these bowlers. Little too short and played it very, very nicely. Yeah, more problems for Rana. Went for 13 in his first. Still struggling to find the right length. Earlier in the first over, he was bowling too short, too full. Got hit over mid-off a couple of times. This time, change of end coming, the media stand end, and still not finding the right length.
And with the pace that he bowls at, I don't think it's a good idea to bowl short pitch deliveries. I think important for him and the seamers to think also, perhaps not a bad idea to take the pace of the ball. The last delivery, 108 kilometers per hour. It is not a bad option at all, because he bowls at what, 124, 125 Ks. So no, not a very quick. But if you can mix it up, then you might just trouble the batter.
There you go. The slower delivery worked. He might be a little expensive, but he's picked up a big wicket here. Zakir was the wicket. Another slow delivery, a little bit out of his reach. Just lunging forward for a big booming drive. Got it completely wrong.
Yeah, good thinking from Madison Rana. Rolling the fingers over and a little bit wide. Now he's happy. Why not? He's given him a few runs, but he has managed to pick up a wicket here. Zakir Hasan gone for 13. Sylhet 34 for 3. The skipper walks in, Madison Miraj, in at number 5. He's got good experience, 162 matches in this format. But outfoxed with the slower one here.
I couldn't really judge the pace. Too wide, played the stroke, little touch early, and good catch taken in the cover. They need to keep doing that, keep plugging the wickets.
And he'll open up his account with a single. He concedes 8 runs in the over, but more importantly, he's also picked up a wicket. 35 for 3.
A party atmosphere in Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Sabir Hossain to bowl the last over of the power play. Seam bowler, the two fielders outside the circle, is at deep square leg and long on. Down the leg side, should be an easy decision for the umpire. Good evening, Ramesh Bhai.
Good evening, Mr. Maroof. This should have been a walk in the park, really. 108 from 90 balls, but 3 wickets down and made it interesting. Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen a team to impact itself needlessly by playing recklessly. All they need is a solid partnership and they'll be home. Nobody has left the stadium. They're all here to watch Sylhet get over the line without any dramas, may I add.
Yeah, the crowd has been superb. The first day we had almost a capacity crowd, almost the same as well. And also I think Sylhet Titans thinking out of the box here. 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗽, who batted at number 5 in the last game. She's just letting us know that 3 wickets down. Thank you very much, little cutie. And possibly just want to pick your brains on a left-hand, right-hand combination. 𝗵𝗺 𝗏 did not bat. 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗽 scored runs at number 5 in the last game, 33 of 19. Thoughts on that, Amisbhai? Right and left-hand combination?
Could be. And you being a bowler yourself, it takes a little bit of adjustment every time. The field has to move, and so you've got to get everything back on target, which can't be easy. Still 3 balls left in the power play. And you've got to make it count. The last 3 balls have got to be better than a block. There's no one patrolling the fence through the offside, so he's got to find that gap, maybe go a little uppish. But it's the pressure of the wickets that have fallen that is making him a bit circumspect.
And probably also lack of pace. 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗽 usually opens the batting. It's a new game plan at number 4, so he likes the pace on the ball. And rightly so, 𝗵𝗺 slowing it down. Plenty of cutters into the pitch. The last delivery at 113.4. Sometimes in the batter, got to make that adjustment. He's batted well in the last game. It's a different game plan, different mindset involved for 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗽. Whereas on the other hand, 𝗵𝗺 he's quite used to batting in the middle order. Nicely bowled. This time it's a leg cut, I think.
Got to stand out of the crease. If the ball is not reaching you at your liking, then you've got to make your own length. Do something different, because he's allowing the bowler to bowl. Bowling his first over, so you allow him space. You allow him to dominate you.
Brings it a good topic. Some fast bowler does not like the wicket-keeper up to the stumps as well, so maybe option for a batter, use the crease promptly. That may be the doubt that you want to create on the bowlers' minds. End of the power play, 39 for 3. The 39 for 3 is Sylhet Noakhali, 28 for 3. They made a good recovery. Get a decent score up the board. And the bowlers of Noakali Express have started well. Hassan Mahmood up top was exceptional. Well as Rana, quite expensive. Rajawood, the OA ball, he looks quite promising with his pace. Being consistent on a good line, good length is going to be the important factor. Rajawood will continue filing in the circle. Beautifully bowled, back on the length, and so far 3 wickets for the Noakali Express.
Nothing short from Samayu. It's not the first time we've seen him to edge one to the keeper. This was a beauty. Hassan, the bowler, Jaffa. A real ripper, then undone by a slow ball. Good thinking, great planning, and it has worked perfectly so far. 39 for 3.
Hassan Mahmood has been a sensation in this game. Just a single. Hassan Mahmood, only thing he concentrates about, repeating his own action and hitting that right length back of the seam. The Noakali seamers in the power play. Lines probably a bit awkward, but when it comes to the 6 to 8 meter, that could be more consistent. One thing that I like about Hassan Mahmood, Amisbhai, is that he's consistent, he's fit, he's always available to play. And whenever he gets an opportunity, when he gets on top of a batsman, he makes sure that the batsman does suffer later on. Slower delivery towards the call, probably just settles for a single.
I like the way he keeps it simple. I like the way he doesn't react or overly react. Keeps his emotions in check. Need a partnership, a solid partnership. This is still a young one, 7 of 11 deliveries.
He picked it up. He finds the field at mid-wicket. The ball was skidding into him, and he did well. The field at mid-wicket. Never easy when the ground is wet and ball is skidding on, but with that onk-on, certainly saved a couple of runs there.
Yeah, you've got to grip the ball differently when the outfield is a bit wet. You've got to give it a harder grab. So the sort of receiving the ball with soft hands is not the way to go on a dewy outfield. So you've got to go with hard hands to make sure that you grip the ball properly.
Slow delivery. Back cuts for a single. That's 𝗂𝗏, who just can't keep him away from the action. Ball very good couple of overs. I feel probably if I had the choice, when he was bowling well, probably one more over, try and go for the juggler, pick up one more wicket, try and target 𝗃𝗃.
Yes, why not? I think teams do not think like that. I think they look for the end part while it's still the beginning of the campaign. So might as well use him as a wicket-taking option here. Another wicket, another blow, and that'll really put them on the back foot.
Shot. Picked up the slow ball, caresses through mid-off for a boundary to end the 7th over. 48 for 3. Sian Kumar Sangakkar in that stroke for me. Oh, 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃, the wrong one to start by Zahir Khan. It's a good start. Don't think Mehdi Hasan Miraj read the 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃.
Be aware of the sweep shot then. If you can't read a bowler off the hand, and the next best option for you is the sweep shot. So I just hope that that area is covered, and if he's aware of the option. Not nice.
The little boy wants more 4s and 6s, I think. He's disappointed with the effort so far. The ambassador for the Noakali Express looks like he's also tense mood. Both these sides lost their first game, looking for the first win. And certainly the Sylhet Tide's been backed by the entire crowd, the entire stadium, with chanting of Sylhet Titans. Noakali Express, mind you, if they can pick up one more wicket, Ramesh bhai, Afif Hussain, batting in form, just never know. Even before the ball was delivered, he was ready for the stroke. That means, suggest to me, both these batters, Ramesh, don't pick up the 𝗂𝗫𝗄𝗃. 50 up as well for the Titans.
Yeah, it's a go-to shot in T20 cricket especially, but yeah, obviously you feel that everything has not been picked off the hand in position about 5 months earlier.
Oh, brilliant, Ramesh. 3 deliveries so far. I think Zahir Khan will be the crucial man here. I understand it's a soggy ball. It's not going to be easy to grip the ball properly, but he got the experience to somehow separate one of these batters. Down the left side, is it some glove? Is it some glove? The wicket keeper Jaqar Ali is confident, as well as Zahir Khan. Yeah, he's saying to the captain that he heard something. Is the captain convinced? Don't think so.
So what about a wide then? I don't know whether it was off the glove or off the thigh, but not given a wide by the umpire. Maybe off the thigh, yes, so well read by the umpire.
Well read by the umpire as well as the captain. Not taking the gamble when you're not sure. That probably off the glove. Even if they're spared, probably pitching outside the leg stump. But clearly, game plan for 𝗵𝗫𝗫 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Rahman is to sweep Zahid Khan.
Yeah, looking just a little bit awkward and predictable, but that's the way to go for them. Yeah, it was off the glove, bit of glove love.
I like the pace what Zahid Khan is operating. Just the right pace as well as the length. Just that he has to be more consistent hitting that particular length. Waiting for opportunity for a mistake by the batter rather than trying to create it with testing conditions in the middle for a spinner. Beautiful ball, right on the money. Just the 5 runs of Zahid Khan's first over comes to end. 51 for 3. So many experienced players, so many classy players. Maybe itching to get out there.
That's a dangerous crush. That little kid being handled precariously on the shoulders.
Is a ball by 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗫, and he comes back. Excellent running between wickets.
Got to eke out anything and everything. Little bit of an advantage, any bit of advantage. That was excellent running. We haven't seen a lot of big shots, big swipes yet. This is turning out to be a meaningful partnership. 19 from 21. They don't need massive acceleration. It's about just holding your posture at the crease, dealing with the situation. Trying to hit the ball a little too hard, so no timing.
Yeah, the grunt from 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗫, probably he thought he could have easily put away for a boundary. Ball was shot down the leg side, only had to help it on its way with a fine leg in the circle. Probably trying to hit it too hard, lost his shape, and hence lost the timing and the placement. So Parvez Hossain Imam, third man, fine leg both in the circle. So looks like Sabir Hossain is going to rely on plenty of slow deliveries. Probably off cutters more to the left-hander, leg cutters to the right-hander. Slow ball again. And in the gap though, fielder at deep mid-wicket does it. Oh no! Should have been a conventional stop in the end. Gifting away a boundary, giving away 2 extra runs there. Hopefully he's not hurt that bad. He just jarred his knee into the ground.
We've mentioned it so many times that these are difficult fielding conditions. Hitting the ground extremely hard and digging his knee into the ground, letting himself down in the process. 2 runs. It was supposed to be. It's gone through for 4. He already got that knee wrapped up. It wasn't a natural slide. It was an unnatural slide, and there's a lot of uncertainty regarding that effort.
Any coaches who's watching this coverage will say, when you want to slide, you want to slide from the side of your hip, not the knee. That's a wrong technique shown by Shaukat Ali. Bit of an injury there. And slow ball continues.
Like this immensely from Imran Pervez. 24 from 18 balls. Yeah, this is what you get if you've misfielded. Put away on the sidelines. A bit of donkey work.
Shot in the gap and goes to the boundary. There's too many slow deliveries being delivered by Sabir Hossain, and both these batters are expecting it. They're trying to make sure they find the gap, and 𝗵𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 finds it perfectly.
Yeah, you got to be more on the back foot against a bowler of this kind. The cutters being used, and so it's got to be absolutely spot on with the line and direction, length particularly. 144 is the target, 81 runs away from that target now.
Yeah, good batting. A boundary followed by a single. 13 runs of the 9th over with Sylhet. 64 for 3, needing another 80 of 66. And 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗄 Hussain on.
Just feels Zahir has got an outside chance here of picking up a wicket. They've been very keen to just sweep him. This one-dimensional act cannot last forever.
And I think even the skipper of the Noakali Express has got the feel right. He has kept the short mid-wicket open and has a short fine leg for the top edge sweep. So I think when it comes to the field, doing the right thing, especially against 𝗵𝗫𝗻, asking to play against the turn, opening up the leg side, and almost similarly to the left-hander. There's a short fine leg and there's a mid-wicket as well. So again, this good thinking by the skipper of Noakali Express.
Pitch the ball up, make him drive rather than bowl the length and force him out. Yeah, this is just too short and that's gone. There's a fielder there, but this is not consistently good stuff. Almost got beaten by extra bit of spin at deep point. Yeah, snaked.
We've seen it. It has happened to the best in the past. I think it was 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗄 saying the fast bowler. So almost got done by the big turn. In the end, he recovered well. One-hander comes out, saves him from the embarrassment.
Field's been changed now. One extra man in the ring on the offside at point.
Zahir Ali initially wanted to go for the caught behind and just inquiring from the umpire in that cover point, not square leg, for a stumping as well. So he's going for the double bounty. Shows the desperation for a wicket. Mentioned about Zahir Khan just having an outside chance of picking up a wicket. Just got to keep on bowling that particular length and line. Oh, finally the umpire at cow point thinks to go upstairs and check it out the stumping.
Now, stumping, I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. It's a fair delivery. Move the side already. I'm satisfied, better grounded when light up. I'm ready to make my decision for big screen.
The waste of 20 seconds. The umpire clearly had an idea that's not been out, but I thought the skipper Shaukat Ali was fielding right next to the umpire. Just went up to him, inquired, and probably the umpire would have thought, why not check it out when the technology is available. Beautiful length again. Half a stop, not enough to save the single. Replaying the last ball. Probably saved a couple of runs there, the skipper. Did have a moment to forget in the last over and sliding across, lifting away a boundary, but certainly Redemption himself is saving a couple of runs there, in my opinion. Cheap shot comes out, it was too full. I thought Zahir Khan saw 𝗵𝗫𝗻𝗻 on one knee, went full, but unfortunately for Zahir, 𝗵𝗫𝗻𝗻 found the bat.
He's got to find a way of not allowing batsmen really to play that kind of shot, the sweep shot. Either have a feel or change tactics. Ball from round the stumps, do something different. Push the ball a bit wider, a bit straighter, quicker, Yorker length. Do something different, otherwise he's wasting this spell. There's a lot of potential in this spell. He's different. He's a bit like 𝗁 𝗪𝗈, and there's potential if you are an unorthodox talent.
Special wrist spinners in T20 cricket is almost like gold dust. Full toss. The field that deep in cricket, and he dives over it. A Sydney Harbour Bridge resulting in another boundary. His 10 overs done, 73 for 3.
see the score comparison, Sylhet are way ahead in terms of runs and also have lost a wicket less. And that's why these guys are happy, the audience. 𝗏 𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃, another change in bowling. Sixth bowler to be introduced by Shaukat Ali. 15 wickets for him in his career. They need a couple. Oh, drift and turn. Draws the batter forward. Peel from the keeper as well. To no avail. Good evening, Waqar bhai.
Good evening, Ghosh. There was a good delivery to start off the spell. 𝗏 𝗏𝗃𝗃 pitching it nice and full and putting revs on the ball, making the ball tweak or spin. 15 wickets in his career, very young at this level. Mainly his main job is to bat, which he didn't do today. Out first ball, and that's good bowling. Very, very good bowling. Little bit of drift and making Mehdi think.
It's the first delivery which invited the batter forward to wait for it, then turns away past the outside edge. Second delivery he bowled came into the right-handed batter. Now, speaking of matchups, not so much. Left-arm spinner to a left-handed batter. One just wants to make sure there's no one's interfering with his eyesight and gets to see the ball clearly. Wings deployed. It is a solid hit for six from 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲 Hussaini.
Well, that's the reason why he was moving, whoever was roaming around in front of the screen, because he had plans and he was searching for Mars to ball him in that region. Look at the swing of the bat. That's an amazing swing where he finishes it. That one went 92 meters. That's a big hit right in the crowd. Watch out.
Holds it wide. Yeah. As you pointed out, the left-arm spinner, his hands was itching for him to get the strike. Brings up the only six in this innings.
Yeah, he was just waiting. He was searching. He was just wanting to be on strike. Required run rate come under 7 now. Swept straight to the man. Only one. The problem with when you don't have enough runs is that one good over, that things go all over the place. This partnership 48 now of 37 deliveries. Both these have put on an excellent show. But they know that the target is not big. It's not out of our hands, so you don't have to take too much of a risk. A good player, isn't he? He's a very, very good player. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Crisp cover drive to end the over with the boundary. 86 for 3 after 11.
𝗏 𝗏𝗃𝗃 was under pressure after getting hit. He was just trying to bowl wider, and that has forced the captain to bring Hassan back into the attack, because if they don't pick up a wicket here, this game will be over very soon. So wicket or two, maybe 2 wickets can really bring them back. You need 2 new batters at the crease if you want to challenge Sylhet here, because this partnership is growing and they're both looking very confident, especially 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗃. He's got fast hands. Fast hands, really fast hands. And that's what you need in T20 cricket.
Short ball. Probably would feel that he's missed out on this occasion, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 Hussaini, and they have 7 wickets in hand. the likes of Afif Hussain and Ethan Brooks to follow. Wickets is the name of the game. It was about time that 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗃 brought back his prime bowler. Hasan Mahmood was marvellous with the new ball in hand.
Yeah, both these batters have forced Striker to bring him back, and that's what you do. You force the opposition captain to bring their best, so even if they lose wickets, the other batters coming should not have much of an issue. And the way they're batting, they're not having much of an issue. Bowled really nicely, Hasan, in the first couple of overs, picked up 2 wickets. This was a leg cutter. So many different types of slow deliveries we see nowadays. A leg cutter, off cutter, knuckle balls. And have you heard of a moon ball? I just recently heard of that moon ball, where you let the ball go and the ball goes very, very slow in the air. Oh, this one was very close. He's living dangerously, Maddie.
Follows the slower one up with the quickest in this over so far. Speaking of the moon ball, oh, I haven't heard of it. Back in your days, I think you focus more on bowling quick.
Yeah, I mean, those days the slow ball was not trending. It's different ball game nowadays with this T20 cricket, and you know what moon ball is? You hold the ball tight in your hand, deep in your hand, and you bowl with the same sort of speed. Arm speed stays the same, but the ball comes out with the seam up kind of delivery, which comes really slow. So as a batter, you think that it is coming quickly at you, and it doesn't arrive. I don't know. I don't know if I explained it right or not, but that's what we call a moon ball. I don't know who gave that name also.
Change of pace again, back of a hand, slower delivery from Hasan Mahmood, well implemented. But I must ask you this quickly. Fuqar Younis had to pick a slow delivery for himself and his style of bowling. Which one would you take?
Look, with my action, I think I wouldn't have been able to bowl what we just saw from Hasan from the back of the hand. Simple off cutter, and I did bowl few deliveries in my career with off cutters, and people pick me up very quickly because my arm speed sort of reduces. But nowadays, modern days, they work on it, and they really spend time on learning new arts. 90 for 3.
Yep, some credit to our crew for picking up the moon. Beautiful shot of that.
Yeah, that's the moon ball. Beautiful. These new cameras, amazing range. Rana once again in the air, in the gap. They're looking for 2. He's running hard. At the end, they got it comfortably. Gosh, I just get this feeling that they're just slowly giving up now. Because of this partnership, there's no real venom in their bowling left, and the ball, I guess, is getting damp, and it's not easy for the bowlers. If they don't pick up wicket or 2 in the next, say, 10 deliveries, then the thing's going to get really hard for them.
Big call of no from Imon on this occasion. It is a good call. I understand Shaukat Ali trying out different options now. He's brought back Hasan Mahmood in the previous over, Mehdi Hasan Rana. This one maybe gives Zahir Khan another over. It's bowled 2. He's got his options open, Shaukat Ali.
Well, he's got a ball from the far end now. Because Hassan, you tried him for 1 over, couldn't get a wicket, so he's got to bring Zahid again. Zahir again, I beg your pardon. He's your hope. Fan of the match. Tanzeel Ahmed. Yeah, I like that. Keep going. Rock star.
Intense. Glasses and chains on. All hyped up. They're all hyped up. Competitive. You're competing for the fan of the match. You're home. Well, we're going to be here at the Sylhet International. BPL 2026 powered by Bosundhara Cement. Make your way in. Prove your point. Change of pace. Straight to the fielder. Few dot balls. Precious these are.
When you have 7 wickets in hand, you don't feel pressure. If this would have been, say, 5 wickets or 4 wickets in hand, then this would have been a pressure. Because required run rate is not something they have issue with. Under 7 still. Yes, they lose wickets, then they might just have trouble. But not at this stage. With the 2 batters at the crease, put up a partnership of 59. Thumped it into the gap. A thumping stroke for 4.
Yeah, the timing was sweet from 𝗿𝗂𝗓. Yeah. Superb shot. Focused on the timing and bisected the 2 fielders, guarding the boundary on the onside. And there goes the dot balls.
Well, that's what I meant. You know, 1 good shot, 1 boundary or 2 boundaries, all come back to neutral. 47 required. Again, short, pulled. Straight to the man this time. End of the 13th. 98 for 3.
Zahir Khan has been introduced again. Swept. Protection in the deep. And it is the far end, as you were saying. The Bosundhara Cement end.
Zahir Khan got to understand that these 2 batters, they like sweeping. So find a way to bowl straight at stumps. Don't bowl outside the line. Look to hit the stumps. That's the only option. They might fetch a boundary because they are looking to sweep from the stumps, but that's your only option. Get an LBW or bowl. Yeah, this one, like that. Like that. I like that. Did he hit him outside the line? Only review will tell. They have to take a review. They got not many options left. Review taken.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Move to front on, please. Looks ball pass close to the bat. Can I confirm with Al-Rais, please? Okay. Al-Rais, please. Rolling through. There is a flat line. When ball is next to the bat and gloves, I am satisfied. No bat or gloves involved. Move to ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision not out. Facing outside leg. There is outside off. Outside off. It's a left-hand batter.
Wasn't a bad
The
shout.
director is batter.
Review worth taken.
Original decision not out. Pitching outside off. Impact umpire's call. Wickets umpire's call. Asif, stay with your original decision of not out. You are on screen. Signal now.
Umpire's call in the end. So Asif Yaqub from Pakistan was spot on. Bited. Would have slided down. That's what Zakir Ali indicates as well.
You got to be careful. He almost wanted to pick up the ball, which was moving, so it was still in play. Easily could have appealed, but he was very smart at the end. Just at the last second, realized that the ball is still in play, is still moving. I can't just touch it. Can't touch it with hand.
Oh, playing with pace. The lack of it. Gone on to hit the grill of the helmet of Parvez Hussain Imon. So the concussion protocol will be followed.
I don't think he is reading him. That's why he is looking to sweep every delivery. Hit him on the grill.
Just giving away 1 run of the 4 deliveries. 3 dots so far. Quicker, Fuller. This time he gets bat on ball. 100 comes up for the Sylhet Titans. The question would be, who does he bowl from the other end in the next over? They're searching for wickets, hunting for wickets. Maybe Raja, who does have variations. You risk the batters going after you, but that's the risk you have to take at this stage.
Not many options left. Raja maybe has bowled 2 overs for 14, but doesn't look like that he can threaten the batting. Sadakat has been expensive in his 1 and only over. Hassan has bowled 2 overs for 17, so the others have struggled. That's the thing. Hassan's got 1 left. Would you take a chance of bowling him now, or would you just say, okay, I'm just going to hold on to that over, see how it goes for the next 2-3 overs, and then bring him on? Maybe you want someone to open the gate from one end to come to bring Hassan and pick up a wicket or 2. It's too much for the skipper to think. Tough job at the moment.
Very well bowled over, trying to intimidate the batter as well. 14 gone. It's 100 for 3. It is Raja now, trying out his options. Shoaib Ali, bring him on from the Boshundhara LP gas end. Does have the variations, can deceive the batter. But this partnership has been too good so far for Noakali Express, because Imon and Miraz, they've put up 66 of just 56 deliveries, taking the game away from Shoaib Ali and his team.
You got to bring your best bowlers now, before it gets too late, and try to fetch a wicket here. You get a wicket here now, break this partnership, which is 66, which is growing nicely, break this partnership, and things can move, things can change. Because they're not in rush. They know they got wickets in hand. They can actually build up on that. This partnership, very important partnership, and they both look good. Hitting the ball long. It was very severe at 𝗏 𝗂𝗏. Rana was totally off color, although he did pick up a wicket, but went for 29 in his 3. In a low-scoring game, if you give that many runs, that's very, very expensive. So, got to bring your best bowler now and try to get a wicket. This is your last, I guess, serious effort to pick up a wicket.
Just to touch base on the partnership again, and I'm sure you would agree that they've chosen the deliveries quite well. So we were watching the highlights, initial few boundaries along the ground, and then Imon was waiting for the left-arm spinner, took him on, pasted nicely. There's the captains there in the middle also. As you mentioned, they're not in a hurry because the required run rate is 7.4.
Look, I think experience is coming into play. Mehdi, who's got lots of experience, played for Bangladesh also, and has batted at many numbers, all different numbers, and he knows the situation. He reads the scorecard really well. And he's got a youngster who's playing really well. Got his 50 now, who's playing outstandingly well. Got 50 in the previous match, got 50 this game. A very fine batsman, very attacking batsman. You can bat him at any number. He's one of those characters who will bat at any numbers and make you proud.
The consecutive 50s for Pervez Hossain Imon is relishing this BPL 2026 already. Unbeaten on 51 of just 36. In fact, he was unbeaten in the first game also, scoring 65 of just 33. To like to remain untouched, see the team over the line. And what's been key is that they haven't taken any risk against Raja. They focus on the singles and doubles.
Because there is nothing in this match. It's all Sylhet. And when you can play in an innings like this, that you're most of the time you're on the winning side, and he's still out there. Looks a very busy player. Rotates that strike really well. Looks to hit boundaries also, so he keeps the bowlers under pressure most of the time.
Down the leg, bending his back a bit. Yeah, wide given. Now Pervez Hossain Imon, before he started this knock, was on 4th in the list of the top scorers so far. I understand it's only match day 2. Shanto with that century tops the list. So with this half century, I think he's contending for that. It's also about momentum and flow.
It's all about being consistent. And Shanto, we saw he got 100, then he got a start today also, but couldn't really capitalize. But when you look at this youngster, Pervez, oh, that's quick. Steep bounce. One for the over. That's quick. Out of nowhere. Even yesterday also, around this time, or maybe a little later also, when you bang it short, the ball gets that extra steepy bounce. Comes to you in a hurry. Shorturl, I remember last night, he was the one who was getting that steep bounce.
That's Sabima. And with due round, that can happen. Of course, not intentional, and straight away his towel comes out.
I don't think the on-field umpire needs to go to the third umpire to let you know that this is not a no ball. This is way over the wayside, can be very dangerous at time if it is at the batter, and straight away 𝗿𝗫 Hasan looking at him, giving him that stare, that how dare. But these things in these wet conditions can happen. He's trying hard, he's working hard on that ball, trying to keep it dry. When you are a little frustrated, searching for wickets, so you push a little harder and the ball slips out of your hands, and then nobody knows where it goes then. Free hit.
Now Imon was licking his lips. They had changed over the batters. Ends the over. 9 of the 15th, 109 for 3.
Sliding and skidding, and that's been an issue at times of the fence fielders. Not easy to field in such slippery conditions. Mentioned it so many times, but you've got to hang in there. Make sure that you front up to it. 𝗿𝗺 Khan, it's going to happen for Sylhet, I think. 34 from 29, they look the favourites.
What a good role he's played. You mentioned 𝗵𝗺𝗫 Hasan, Imon. What about the skipper, 𝗿𝗫 Hasan Miraj? They've held it together because they were 34 for 3 at one stage. Pick up a single, and since then now they have added with that single 77. It's a very good partnership. With 7 wickets in hand, you would expect Sylhet to come home without any difficulty. The only problem is if they lose wickets here. Otherwise, it's their game to lose.
They weathered the storm in the shape of Zahir. They haven't read him properly yet. They've survived the scare and still out there, battling it out. Big shot, great shot, 6. Hits the sideboard. It's a drop by the fielder there, outside the rope, but that doesn't matter. Lovely piece of hitting.
Yeah, he's such a strong lad. Whenever he attempts to play a big shot, he really gives it all, doesn't he? Taking his right leg across, opening it up, and then hits all the way to the side strain. Very good.
Clinching it now. 27 of 27. Oh, bowled in with a beauty. Really was a terrific delivery. Unable to read him at times. Didn't play the sweep shot after hitting a great 6. He's done by a beautiful magical ball that came back of the hand delivery, out of the rough, hit the stumps, and he's done for the night after playing a great innings. You've got to say that. Played an innings under pressure. 60 got of 41, and 4 down for 117 now. Got to build again. Afif is out there, but he's out there with a sit, Mehdi. 89 matches, almost 2,000 runs for him. I just got to play percentage cricket to get over the line. It's run a ball effort. But there's something about such a delivery. It's a 6. It's a great 6, and then have a look at this beautiful delivery. The front foot just a bit static, not covering the line, not reading the spin on the ball. deceived by a beauty.
Yeah, he didn't pick the googly. The wrong one. Beautifully bowled. Noakhali needed that wicket a lot earlier. I just feel it might have come a little bit too late. Yeah, back of the hand, was anticipating probably going away, but no, it was the wrong one. Great piece of bowling. After being hit with a 6, comes back and bowls a beauty.
Just a ball left in his spell. 1 for 23. Oh, almost carried to the short fine fielder. End of a very good over, end of a very fine spell. 1 for 23 ends up with in 4 overs, 4 down for 118. Should be packed and sealed this game. 26 from 24 balls. Should be tough outing even for Afif. Surveying the field. Rajor coming on to bowl. None for 22 of his 3. Bangladesh Premier League 2026 being watched all over the planet. In Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, North America, digital. Digital is the brand new platform these days of sports. Sri Lanka, Middle East, Caribbean, Afghanistan, rest of the world.
When you manage to pick up a wicket to break that partnership, then the bowlers tend to feel a little bit more positive in terms of perhaps there is another opportunity. It's about taking wickets, and this over 2 dot deliveries. As Afif is a fine batter, but never easy for a new batter to come in and play as comfortably as what we see from the last batter who went out. Pervez Hussain Imon.
Two is the call. It's played with soft hands, patted round the corner for 2.
Noakhali will be disappointed first with that batting effort, Ramiz, and they managed to score only 143. Yeah, they started well when they picked up those 3 wickets, 34 for 3 at one stage, but that partnership worth 83 of 68 between Mehdi Hasan Miraj and Pervez Hussain Imon set them on course. Now that's the 3rd time he's produced a dot. The ball just keeping a shade low. Rolling the fingers over. So it's important that perhaps Reza Rahman, the bowler, attacking the stumps is a better option. Because if he does go through the defenses, then the stumps will come into play. That was just a touch wide.
Change in the field, change in the thinking. 3rd man's been summoned into the ring. Mid-off's been pushed back to long off. And gone. What a fielding effort and thinking that is. Now that is absolutely bullseye from the think tank. Afif just a little bit shaky with that length. And you've got to call it a soft dismissal. The off-cutter just getting a little big on him, trying to play it down away from the fielders. Just been someone in the ring, and it has worked perfectly. Early exit for the left-hander, goes after scoring just 3, making it tough now for Sylhet. 5 down suddenly for 120, still 24 runs away. Ethan Brooks is the new man in. Massive striker to 156. He's outstanding in the field, took a brilliant catch. If he stays out there for any length of time with that kind of strike rate, it should be over very quickly. 120 for 5. He holds the key then. Mehdi, he must not get out.
Yeah, what a good over. The previous over from Raja Rahman Raja. Picking up a wicket and not conceding too many. Mehdi Hasan Rana back in the attack.
Only a single. Right, it's a no ball. It's a free hit. There's never a good time to bowl a no ball, but at this particular juncture, it really will or can cause a bit of havoc. Oh, he was way over the line. Right, then free hit for the newcomer. Brooks been given a great platform to get off the mark.
Yeah, with that single, they still require 21 of 17. That's the wicket, the last wicket. He got caught in two minds. I thought he was trying to smash it over the top and then realized it's not coming off quickly enough. Because he took the pace of the ball. Clever piece of bowling.
Yeah, the off-cutter working perfectly. From batting point of view, didn't read the field also. Fielder had just come into the ring. Could have gone hard. He took a, got to say, a great catch here because it happened very quickly. It went flat. He had to then judge the angle and full length dive. Diving forward is so difficult. You could be blinded by the lights, the artificial lights, and he took it so well with soft hands, sliding full length.
Great catch. The timing was picture perfect. Had to dive at the very last moment and taking the ball inches off the ground. Right, 19 from 15 now. Can Noakhali somehow eke out another wicket here? If they can, especially of Mehdi Hasan Miraj, then the game opens a little bit more.
Yeah, after 17.3, Sylhet 125 for 5. Noakhali 124 for 5. Appeal, strong appeal by everyone. Initially it was the bowler, then the keeper, and now they're thinking of a review. The umpire is unmoved, yeah, is gone for it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for court. The original decision was not out. I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Move to front arm, please. Okay, ball passes close to the bat. Can I confirm with Ultra? Is there is a bat involved or not? Rolling through, rolling through. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. I can see there is a player in spike. Take me the catch, please. Take me the catch, please. There is carried or not.
Faint tickle, faint edge, and there are quite a few heroes out there who send it upstairs. The keeper, the bowler. More importantly, it's 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗄𝗽 who is batting so well. This dismissal has thrown open this contest. There's a set batsman has been taken out of the equation. 𝗏𝗃𝗄𝗽, who fought well for his 33, is out caught down the leg side. In fact, squeezed down the leg side, choked down the leg side, whatever term you want to use. 1-2-5 for 6. Required is 8.14 now. Oh, bowls a slow ball and given straight away. And it looked straight, dead. The length ball, pace off the ball. He's been asked to leave by his partner. So he's not taken a review, so he's deceived, done. And Sylhet now finding it tough. 7 wickets down now.
Look how short that was. He didn't pick it up, did he? And the very last moment he wanted to flick it away, but he was too late on it. Plumb in front. What an over. What an over. This is from Maydiasan Rana. With that wicket, he will be on a hat-trick. Nasum goes for naught. It's all happening here. 1-2-5 for 7.
It's now turn of the Noakhali fans to rejoice. On a hat-trick. That's the breaking news. Rana is on hat-trick. This was expertly bowled. Missed it completely. The slower ball would have gone on to hit the middle stump. That's gone up in the air. This is hat-trick. This has to be the third. It is a hat-trick for Rana. What a tremendous strike, and have a look at the emotions. He has turned this game on its head. 1 over, and it's now looking an uphill task for Sylhet. They've not only lost wickets, they've lost a bit of plot and brain cells as well.
Now what was he trying to think there? Probably thinking that he can hit it out of the park. Finds the fielder. And look at the jubilation on Maydiasan Rana. He's pulled this game back in his favor. He cannot believe it. He was one of the victims of Maydiasan Rana. Khalid has to go. Yes, gone for naught. It's a hat-trick. And Sylhet all of a sudden 125 for 8.
Hat-trick for Rana. So many things happening in the last part of the day. Mohammad Amir has come on to bat. Best of 30. Hassan, 2 for 13 in his 3. It's about wickets. It's about making sure that they pick another in this over, maybe 2, to wrap this contest up. Slow ball. That seems to be the go-to ball. On what you got to say, a tight surface.
117 for 3 to 125 for 8. In the span of 8 runs, they've lost 5 wickets. That's the last one, the hat-trick. He was probably thinking it's got enough on the bat. Not the case. They still need a couple of more meters. And then the realization.
"11 balls, 90 needed. Required 10.36. It's belted down the ground. Should only be a single. Started with this first wicket down the leg side, caught by the keeper, faint tickle, Medias and Rana. Then a slow ball would have gone on to hit the middle stump. And then the third one, skied it up in the air for the fielder to have a good look at it, got underneath that one and took a good catch, and the celebrations began. 4 for 34 in his 4 overs, including the first hat-trick of this year's Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Basundhara Cement. Now that's pretty needless. Trying to create that extra bit of angle to the left-hander. It's a wide. There are 2 kinds of fans out there now. The Noakhali fans are up in the aisles. The other part of the stadium is absolutely quiet.
It's well bowled because he was eyeing to make some room on the offside, going down towards the leg side, and he cramps him back, bowling up into the body. They'll be praying and hoping that Sylhet Titans can somehow manage to eke out those 17 runs from 9 deliveries. It's getting difficult. 17 runs, meaning that they'll be probably hoping to get a boundary, and that's the danger.
Two is the call. It's not going to be only a single down the ground. Must not leak a 4 or a 6. It is imperative that at most singles are leaked. Brooks has looked just a little bit rusty. He hasn't had a lot of outings. 117 for 3 to 128 for 8. It's been a bit of a disastrous run for them. Crescendo builds up. Another wicket. 4-6 wicket. Miss it. Only be a single. I don't think they're going to risk the second. It's a loopy throw back to the keeper. Allows him that second run. 14 from 7.
Yeah, if you look at what Hassan Mahmood has done in this over, he's bowled every delivery a slower one. From back of the hand, he's bowled the cutter. Could have been a better throw. They're just hoping against Topia. What they require is a boundary to settle their nerves. And they need to hit it cleanly. If you don't, you lose another wicket. And it's going to be a big problem for Sylhet Titans to score the rest of the runs.
Here we go then, make or break delivery this. Another slow ball, length ball, only yields him a single, so excellent over. And plenty of work to be done in the last over. 6 balls, 13 to get to win. 1-3-1 for 8.
He will need to go from the very first ball. Yes, they required 13 runs of 6 deliveries, but if he can pick up a boundary somehow in the very first ball, then things get a lot easier. Right, Sabir Hussain.
Edge, well defended by the keeper, so it's a dot. Fine leg and third man both in the circle, so if he ventures to improvise, it won't be a bad suggestion or a bad ploy. Yeah, the cutter got nothing in terms of pace, and so went across the line, bottom edge, well handled by the keeper.
Yeah, I think it's important for Brooks to just wait a little bit more. He really went after it. Let the ball come onto the bat and try to figure out if you can hit it out with the middle part of the bat. What is his option? On the offside, 4 fielders go over the top on the offside, or mid-off, or cover.
Once again, try to hit it just a little too hard. It's getting tougher and tougher. 2 dots, still 13 required. And there's a mini huddle. He's looking after the edges. He's got to find the middle.
Yeah, twice on both occasions getting an inside part of the bat. 13. He's got a smile on his face. It ain't over until it's over.
That's a remarkable comeback. If they go on to win this, Noakhali, it'll be humongous. It really will be a terrific comeback. Oh, that's hit him on the shoulder, and it's a free hit. Don't go anywhere. Things now tilting in favor of Sylhet. Suddenly they've got a lease of life. It's a free hit.
He's got to find a way to pick up a boundary here. Now he lost the grip. Straight on to the helmet. Free hit. But you got to make the most of it, because if he doesn't manage to pick up a boundary, then I'm afraid it might be all over for them. What a comeback. What a comeback for Noakhali. Unbelievable. 117 for 3. And all of a sudden, 125 for 8. What a match we've had so far. Drama.
That's lifted, that's gone over the top of the fielder at mid-wicket. It's a 6. Sylhet ain't going down without a fight, and bit of magic and drama, and it's all happening out there. Brooks there with a meaty blow.
What a time to play that shot. It's a flick and it's gone all the way. He's taken full toll of the free hit and raises the hope of Sylhet Titan fans. They're up on their feet. Now they will be thinking it is very much possible. 6 needed from 3 deliveries. Brooks on strike.
There we go. Baseball-like passer gets it past the infield for 4. Read the field perfectly, and they're once again enjoying it in the aisles. It's a comeback now by Sylhet. Seesaw battle of supremacy. 2 runs, 2 balls left.
Yeah, it was going towards Sylhet. All of a sudden went against them and went towards Noakhali. And in this over, a 6 and then a 4 brings them back in a position where they will start to feel, yes, we're still in it and we're inching closer to pick up a victory here. What a match this has been.
Incredible noise out there. The decibels are increasing by the second. This could be over of this delivery. 2 needed of 2 balls. Mid-off is up in the circle. 4 men in the circle on the offside. 1 on the leg side. It's shot fine. Here we go. Hits him on the pad. Oh, and he's done! He's done! He slipped and he's been run out. Just an incredible turn of events. This wasn't on the cards. This really wasn't expected. Just an incredible turn of events there. He's cursing himself, he slipped. And the keeper with a bullseye. This really was special by the keeper. Took his gloves off, paused and hit the stumps. Goodness gracious. No chance in hell to make a comeback, and once again the expressions change. Right, 1 ball, 2 to get, 16 from 13, 9 down for 142. A strike away then. Noakhali for winning this contest. Salman Irshad is the last man in. There's a mini huddle. Should the keeper be standing up to the stumps? Right, I mean, you get that feeling that you've been jailed.
Yeah, Brooks nearly got them out of jail with that two big blows. One went for the 6, the other one for the 4. But what a great piece of wicket keeping, in a sense that he picked it up and he hit it straight into the stumps. Yes, Brooks were way down the crease, but you still have to make sure you hit the stumps.
The keeper is up, which is good thinking. No, he's gone back, so it's got to be a slow ball once again. And it's got to be a straight line. Can't err by bowling a wide. Here we go, last ball, and it's a wide down the leg side. Making a critical mistake. 143, plays 143. Just a strike away now from winning this. This is an unstoppable drama that is on swing out there. It is really difficult to predict who's going to win this. Maybe we end up with a super over.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Yeah, way down the leg side. And it levels the score. We've seen everything happening in the last 20 minutes or so. They'll take it. The Sylhet fans will take it. Down they need just a single run. So Fielders comes in. Everybody now inside the circle trying to stop the single. One stroke away from the victory or a defeat.
Just got to bowl a straight ball. No need to experiment. Here we go then. Make or break delivery. Hits him on the pad. They take a quick single, direct hit. He misses the stumps and it's all over. Should they take a review? They've gone for a review. Not given by the on-field umpire. So this has got to smash the stumps completely. Yeah, I think this review, this call may just go in favor of the batting lineup.
The original decision is not out. I have checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. It appears there's no bat involved, but can I confirm with ultra speed? There is a gap between bat and ball in my left hand side. I am satisfied, no bat involved. Move to ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision not out. Pitching outside of, impact in line, wickets missing. Asif, stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. Stand by. You are screen signal now.
Yeah, and the crowd bursts in happiness. What a close contest. Noakhali has got to be credited by putting up a grand fight. In the end, it's Sylhet who steals the show of the last ball of the innings. Courtesy a leg by, but so many highs and lows, so many moments of panic, of brilliance, of genius, of ordinary stuff. This is why this game will be remembered for a very long time. In front of a full house, Sylhet have snatched it It was a titanic battle, you've got to say that. And so one team had to lose, but Noakhali putting up a grand show here. They were down in the dumps with the bat, then recovered, made fist of things, and took this game right to the last ball of the evening.
Yeah, what a match we've seen. Nearly. They looked really good when Pervez and Imon and Madison Miraj were batting, but then there was a fall of wickets one after another. But in the end, somehow they hang on to it and go on to win of the very last delivery of the 20th over. Incredible match. Sylhet Titans go on to win by 1 wicket.
Yeah, Rana with 4, including a hat-trick. 2 for Hassan, 1 for Rejor, and 1 for Zahir. Could have been anybody's game, and nevertheless, it's a memorable contest in this year's BPL. Noakhali were down in the dumps, then recovered through Mahdul, and Sylhet then had ups and downs with the bat. In the end, they held their nerve and got over the line just on the last ball of the evening, of the innings. So Sylhet Titans winning a tight game by 1.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗲 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗲𝗂.